Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Get on the Bus with JW. Today I want to talk about a topic that is very central to our core. And I will start by asking you a question. What is your title? Or what title do you first think of when you think about yourself? What are the titles you attribute to yourself? Think about that for a second. Well, what is your title? Did some of you think of your position at work, your position in the community? I am a manager, I am a doctor, I am a representative, I am a senator, I am a teacher. Did some of you think I am a husband or a mother or a daughter or a son or a brother? Did others think I am a friend, I am an advocate, I am an optimist? I am a child of the universe, or I'm a child of God? What were the titles that first came into your mind? Because the titles that we attribute to ourselves really affect how we see ourselves and how others perceive us, either consciously or subconsciously. And then, how do you define yourself? I remember a point in my career. I had been working for UPS for almost 21 years. And I had been moving up the ladder. I made a commitment early on in my career that I was going to do everything I could to advance and take advantage of every opportunity that UPS had. For tuition reimbursement, for stock options, for 401k, for promotion, everything. Because I'm a firm believer in that while you are where you're at, you should do everything you can to take advantage of moving ahead and contributing to the fullest extent. And I always taught everyone that worked with me that same thing. But I reached a point where I realized that I was defining my worth and my success based on my position at work, based on my title in the workplace as a manager or an area manager or whatever the title was at the time. I was starting to really associate my self-worth with my position and my success at work, and that really scared me. And it made me step back and pause and think, is that how I want to be defined? Because I am so much more than my title and position at work. I am first and foremost a child of God. I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm an advocate, I'm an optimist. And I think too many times we look at where we are and let that define who we are. When in actuality, the job that we have, the endeavor that we're engaged in, that is a chapter. Who we really are is at the core of our identity and the type of attributes and the personality and the traits that we have developed. And another thing that is very important is how you answer or how you complete the phrase, I am. I am what? Answer that to yourself. I challenge you to take a piece of paper and at the very top of the piece of paper, a regular notebook piece of paper, write the words, I am ... And then fill every line of that page with a phrase or a word that follows that. I am what? I am happy. I am an optimist. I am frustrated. I am a father. It could be anything. And be honest. Don't think of things or categorize them as positive or negative. Be honest. It's a great exercise to do just randomly on a daily basis. Say I am and then write down everything that you're feeling that you are. It could be a state of mind. It could be a title. It could be something. But how you define yourself is critical to positive self-speak and how you can progress and how others see and interpret your progression. So let me ask you this question. What if every day you woke up and everyone you encountered could read your thoughts, that you were thinking about them? What if you walked into a room full of people and suddenly everyone could hear what you were thinking about them? Would it be a disaster? Would you be okay with that? I think most of us would be mortified because we can't always control those random thoughts that come into our mind, whether it's thoughts of judgment or whether it's thoughts of concern or whatever. We would be mortified if everyone could read our thoughts. But guess what? Everything that you think about yourself, every name that you call yourself, everything that you think about yourself goes right into your DNA immediately. You can't hide how you feel about yourself from yourself. So think of how concerned you would be if your friends or family members or associates heard everything you were thinking about them. Have you ever stopped to think about how it's affecting you, the things that you think about yourself? So when you get down on yourself, you say, oh, I'm an idiot, or oh, I should have known better, or oh, I'm stupid, or oh, I can't do this. You know, everything you think about yourself goes directly into your programming. And so you really need to think about what you say and think about yourself, and start practicing positive self-speak. Start defining yourself by who you are, not where you are. And who you are is how you were raised, the decisions that you make, the choices that you make. And then think about, in order of priority, what are your titles? What title means the most to you? I remember growing up when I was single and young in my teens and 20s, my greatest title was uncle. And I have the most amazing nieces and nephews that filled my life and continue to fill my life with so much joy and fulfillment. And at that time in my life, that was my greatest title, and still is one of the greatest to this day. But I challenge you to write down in priority what titles mean the most to you, that pertain to you, how you define or see yourself, and then start practicing positive self-speak, because you have a direct effect on how you feel about yourself more than anyone else. And regardless of what bus you're on, you can start those practices without having to get off at the next stop. But if you're still sitting at the bus stop, I challenge you to try these things, get on the bus, and feel better about yourself immediately by the choices you make in how you see yourself and how you think about yourself. Get on the bus. Have an awesome day and a week.